Hey my people, it's High Priestess CreoleQueen and welcome to the Witching Hour. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Solstice, and Yuletide greetings to all of my witchy friends. This is the time of year again, CreoleQueen's naughty list, and I have a few people on my naughty list this year, and I'm going to send curses to these naughty people. And I also had I had a group of people who also had people on their naughty list, and they wanted to send curses against their enemies. So I'm like, hey, why not make this a group effort? Why not make this a group ritual? Okay, so that's what I did. And so we're going to send curses to these naughty people using playing cards and tarot cards. Okay, but before we send these curses, we like to call upon our spiritual court. And you know, every queen has a spiritual court, every king has a spiritual court. Okay, and you know, your personal spiritual court consists of different spirits. It depends on who you are. Okay, you know, you might want to call on imps and devils, jinns, demons. You might want to call on Satan. Be careful when you call upon these types of spirits, these dark entities. You know, but you can summon these spirits. Okay, just come to them with respect, and you're just going to envision the presence of that entity in front of you. Okay, you're going to feel that entity's presence in front of you, and see yourself getting favor from them. Okay, and so when you ask for assistance, you're coming to them with respect. Okay, you're going to stand before them respectfully, but you know who you are as a guide yourself. Okay, and you have to be confident when you're working with different spirits. But you can call on animal spirits, you can call upon wild spirits, such as fairies and trolls and you know, goblins, gargoyles, things like that. You know, you can call, there's so many spirits that you can call upon. I am going to call upon the Grinch, Krampus, Scrooge, Santa Claus. You know, you can call upon them all. Okay, and so you can ask for their help in sending curses to these people this holiday season. Okay, and so you're going to explain your need to the entities. Okay, and you know, you're going to receive pity from them. You want to receive their pity because you want them to really care about your situation. Okay, and that hurt and that anger, the frustration that you feel, you know, you just feel so pissed. That anger is more vividly conveyed. Okay. So, you know, you're just gonna just tell them how you feel. Explain how you feel, and they're going to help you in your work. Okay. So when you call on your spirits, you know, you can call them out loud. You can call on them out loud, like say their name 3 times, or you might even want to say it more than 3 times. But you can just talk to them. Just start communicating with them. Just say, you know, I have this concern. I have this situation that's been going on. It's been bothering me, and I need your help. I'm asking for your assistance. You know, so you say, I call upon such and such, and I ask for your assistance. And this person has been doing this and this and this to me. And I seek revenge for all the pain and all the suffering that they have caused to me. And those spirits will be on it. No doubt, they will be on it. They will be on it. They will help you. They help me every time. They always help me. And even when it looks like something is not happening, oh yeah, something is happening. Okay. So that's what you do first. Okay, when you're sending out curses, you're gonna do that, and then you're probably gonna need some black arts oil. You might need some pins, some nails, some tape, copies of certain cards. Okay, like for instance, the 4 of spades can be used to cause sickness to your enemy. The spades are very, very powerful in cursing. The ace of spades can actually be to cause death to your enemies. And the jack of spades can send a curse upon their finances, their luck, you know. So when we think about our enemies, we want them to either die, we want them to get sick, or we want to hit their pockets off top. We just want them to have bad luck, misfortune, and you know, or we want one of their children to have bad luck or misfortune, or you know, some kind of disappointment in their life. Okay, some danger to happen to them, fear to overtake them, you know. So that's what we are hoping for this holiday season. You also want to get some you know, along with your cursing of the playing cards, you want to get some graveyard dirt, or you want to get like some black sand, or just regular sand. That would work. Some black arts oil, some black candles to send some curses against your enemies, you know. And you know, and see, that's what people need to be worried about. If they know that they've caused problems, or if you know that you done caused some problems for some people, you know, they're sending some curses against you. You better be equipped to fight back. or your ass is just gonna get hit. So, now with the tarot cards, there are specific tarot cards for causing someone bad luck. Okay? You can use the Five of Pentacles to cause material hardships and homelessness, poverty, sickness, for them to be unable to get help, that nobody will help them. Okay, Maria says that her now ex-husband is no good, just like his mama. They had a violent relationship. And right now he is in jail. And Maria filed for a divorce. And they happen to be living with his mother. And Maria says that her mother-in-law attacked her and then took her to court and tried to take away her kids, saying that Maria was an unfit parent. Well, Maria won the court case, but we are sending some trouble their way this Christmas just for making Maria go through so much stress and frustration, just the emotional stress of it all. Okay? So we curse you with the Five of Pentacles curse. You will be homeless, sick, and unable to get help. If you want to curse your enemy with disappointment and loss and a haunted past, you can curse them with the Five of Cups curse. Now, make sure you can print these tarot cards out so that you can work curses on them, because you wouldn't want to use the original card from the original deck, okay? But the Five of Cups is disappointment and loss and a haunted past. So what you would do is anoint this card. You'll put your enemy's name on it. You'll put the oil. You'll do things to cause disappointment and loss and a haunted past for your enemy. Okay? You know, we all have enemies. We have enemies who want us to fail, and they will send attacks against us. They will do things against us because, you know, they are haters. Okay, and we all have them. We all have haters. And I say that all traitors, all enemies must be punished. Okay? And there's different ways that we can punish our enemies. Okay? Like, for instance, you can use the Jack of Spades. You can use the Jack of Spades to rob your enemy and steal from them. Rob that traitor and kill their luck so that they can have misfortune and bad luck. Okay. And you can anoint the card with black arts oil. You can put some cat hair, some dog hair, tape that to the card. And I also have 2 black tacks in this card. You can see. Okay, I put it on both sides so that the jack can hold my enemies, hold their luck. Okay. And then you have the reverse devil. Okay, this is how it looks upright. Okay, but the reverse devil will send attacks of pettiness, attacks of pettiness and spiritual blindness. Okay, abuse and domination and bondage. Okay, addictions. You could send that to your enemies with that card. You can use the 3 of Swords. You can use the 3 of Swords on your enemy to give them sorrow in 3 forms. So you have sorrow this holiday season. You have 3 forms of sorrow this holiday season. And those 3 forms of sorrow could be heartbreak, cheating, some kind of like a heart attack maybe. But 3 forms of sorrow, three knives stuck in their heart for this holiday season. This is the actual card. That was a copy, but this is the actual card. Okay. So you have the 3 of Swords, 3 forms of sorrow for you this holiday season. You also have the 9 of Swords. This represents insomnia, anxiety, depression, loneliness. You don't have anyone to sleep with you in that bed, in that lonely, cold bed. And that's what you get for this holiday season. Also, you might want to curse your enemy with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents burdens and oppression, failure, okay? Failure to achieve a goal this holiday season. So you have some problems in this area, buddy. And the moon, okay? The moon represents fear of the unknown, confusion, mental illness, mental disability. You're just going through in your mind. This is what you would put on your enemy if you wanted to curse them with the moon card, okay? So many curses. So many things that we could do to our enemies, okay? You can use the death card. The death conquers all. You know, you can just keep on. You can put your, you can take the death card, take a copy of it, put your enemy's name under it or on it, light black candles on it, and you know, you just say whatever you want to happen, okay? And you keep on working towards that. You work towards that intention. The Ten of Swords is destruction, despair, betrayal, you know, betrayed by your enemies. Our enemies have enemies, and they need to be destroyed by their enemies. They need to be betrayed. So, you know, Renata got trapped in a rental agreement. She really needed an apartment. She really needed this apartment. She needed it right away. And she didn't have all of her documents, but she did have money. So the landlord used that as an opportunity to trap her in a contract for a year lease. But Renata knew that she wouldn't need the apartment for a whole year. But it was the only way that the landlord said, you know, that he would work with her. Renata, she felt that something wasn't right, so she changed her mind. And you know, when she changed her mind, you know, she felt that the landlord was also very prejudiced. So she decided that it would be probably better to not get into a written contract with this landlord. So she wanted to keep looking for something better, but he wouldn't give her the money back. So, well, the money that she gave him for a deposit, she didn't get it back. He wouldn't give it back to her. So, you know, he said that it was a verbal contract. They had a verbal contract, a verbal agreement, and so he wouldn't give her the money back. So she ended up signing the contract with him because he had, you know, she had already given him money. And so when it came time for her to leave town, he made things difficult for her, said she had to, you know, said that she had to pay all of this money and things like that to get out of the lease. But, you know, she ended up having to break the lease. And so now she's in debt, you know, and it's all because this man was greedy and selfish, and he preyed on her, her vulnerability at the time. And he took advantage of her at the time. And he wanted to trap her into a financial agreement. He wanted to trap her into this contract. So I curse you with the reverse moon curse of fear and confusion and mental illness, instability, deception, error, Okay? And I also curse you with the 4 of spades. Because the 4 of spades will make you very, very ill. Okay? And what you do with the 4 of spades is you're going to draw a line from each spade, from here to here and here to here, like bedposts. Okay? And you're going to burn candles, burn 4 black candles for each bedpost, okay? And you're going to put the enemy's name in center, okay? So that they won't leave that bed. Okay, they won't leave that bed. They will stay on their sick bed. Okay? And this will make them very ill. They will not rest easy. They will not rise from their bed. They're just going to stay sick and in bed. And they will have health problems. So then you're going to take all of your spell remains and you're going to put it all in a Christmas stocking like this one. Okay, Christmas stocking. Put that in there, and then you're going to either put it in a river, throw it in the ocean, or you can bury it. You can bury it. You can bury it on the beach. You can bury it in a cemetery. You can even put this on your enemy's front lawn, their front lawn, and burn it. So that's how you get rid of the spell remains. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you would like to contact me for any spiritual services. Please feel free to email me at HighPriestess_504 at yahoo.com. Thank you for watching. Dark blessings.